Instagram stories, I asked you all what type of YouTube videos I should film today, and at least 80% of you said Q&A. So I decided, why not film a Q&A? Then I did another story asking you guys if you could send in some questions for me to answer. And thank you all so much. I got so many questions. I'm going to try to answer them all. And if you like this video, comment down below because I might do a part 2 if I don't get all the questions answered. But this is my Instagram at She's Daisy Do, and this is where I always ask for questions or ask you guys what type of videos you want to see. So that Instagram account is where I will always ask you to participate in these types of challenges. So if you want to see what I have to say, keep on watching. Okay, so I have my phone here and let's get answering some questions. So the first question is, what's your favorite Boost flavor? Okay, this is easy. My favorite Boost flavor is for sure Watermelon Crush or Berry Crush. Those two flavors are my all-time go-to Boost flavors. This is really funny. I went to Boost once and I'd been seeing all the different flavors, and there was this specific one, I think it was Lychee Crush, and I was like, okay, I'll try it, because on the menu it looked pink, and they gave it to me and it was yellow. And it tasted really disgusting. So I've been scarred from trying any other Boost flavors. I'm just stick to those two, Watermelon Crush and Berry Crush. When I asked you all this morning as well about what video ideas you wanted to see, somebody suggested I create my own Boost juice at home. So I think that is an incredible idea, and I would definitely be trying that because I know my mum doesn't want to take me to Boost every single day. Okay, so question number 2 is, have you always been homeschooled? No, I actually have gone to school since preschool to year 5, and then I think it was the last term of year 5, that's when I became homeschooled. So next question is, what is your favourite beach in Australia? 100% my favourite beach of all time is Watergoes. Now that's at Byron Bay, and there's like a series of different beaches at Byron. There's Tallows, the Pass, there's heaps of them, but Watergoes is kind of tucked away, and it's just a perfect beach. It's got like that nice amount of sand, and then it's got the waves, and it is so pretty. Definitely Watergoes is my favorite beach. I could spend all day at Watergoes. Fun fact, my parents actually got married at Watergoes as well, so that would just be my dream place to have a wedding. Next question is, what is your favorite dancewear brand? Now, my favorite dancewear brand for, I would say, ballet would definitely be either Claudia Dean Collections or Grishko. One of those two. They are both such good quality products, and I love Claudia Dean Collections. I love how their cuts, and they have something for everyone, and then so does Grishko as well, and Grishko also does point shoes, and then Claudia Dean Collections has heaps of accessories. So those two are by far my favourite dancewear brands for ballet, and then my favourite dancewear brands for more contemporary and all that, if I'm not wearing those brands, is probably Sylvia P. I love those. They have heaps of collections, and you can also get customized dancewear, which I really love as well. This leotard right now is actually a Grishko one as well, so it's super pretty. Favorite tutu. This is actually so hard. There is definitely a few tutus that would be, okay, hang on, backtrack. I cannot pick one, I'll pick 3. Number 1, oh gosh, this is so hard. I'm just going to say them in no particular order because that'll make it a lot easier on myself. Number 1 would definitely be my Crystal Fountain Fairy Tutu, because That one is so pretty, and it's definitely a one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it. Here's a photo. So pretty, I know. Next, no particular order, Bluebird tutu. This one is just, once again, a one of a kind tutu. I've never seen any Bluebird tutu like this. It's got feathers on it. Here's a photo of it. Definitely in my top 3 for sure. Third is this custom tutu. Here, I absolutely love this one as well. It's just really pretty and got like that nice ombre French kind of look. But yeah, I definitely can't put them in an order at all. Next question is, how old are you and whereabouts do you live? So I am 12 years old and I live in New South Wales, but in a beachside suburb that is just on the edge of the Queensland border. So how long have I been dancing for? That is a very good question. I have been dancing since I was 2 years old, so 10 years. 2 years old I started doing baby ballet, and then I started to pick up all the different styles. So I've been dancing for 10 years. That is crazy. Oh, this is a really good question, and there's quite a few of these actually in here. It is, when did you go on point? So I went on point at 10 years old, but it was very like stop-start. It wasn't very continuous and regular, so I would do a bit this week and then a bit less that week and then this much this week. So it wasn't really helping me in that sense, but take it from me, 10 years old, it doesn't actually like progress you faster. Next question is, do I watch The Next Step? Okay, 100% honesty, yes I do. I actually love watching The Next Step. My sister and I binge watch it every single night that we can, and I think we've watched all the seasons about like 6 times. So yeah, we definitely love watching The Next Step, and I just keep watching the seasons over and over again. I do not know why. This question kind of ties in with, do you like The Next Step? It is, who is your favourite characters on The Next Step? This one's kind of hard. I'll do like, I definitely like Emily. I feel like she's a good leader. And then I really love Giselle. Oh, who else? Oh, I love Rochelle, Brian Olay. They're definitely my favourites. What are your dreams for the future for dance? Definitely my dreams for the future are to go to the Royal Ballet School and get into the company there. That is like a huge goal of mine. It's even on my vision board, so that just proves how much I want that. And then after that, I would probably want to either start a leotard line and a coaching business, or come back to Australia and start a leotard line and a coaching business, just like Miss Claudia has done. And I would actually really love to work for Miss Claudia. That would be so fun, because I've been under her teaching since I was 6 years old. So I just think that would be so fun to do, and I would have my own leotard line. For this next question, I have a bit of a funny answer. It is, what is your favourite dance memory? This is actually really cute. As I was saying before, I've done lessons with Miss Claudia since I was 6 years old, and when I was 6 and 7 years old, get ready, I used to bring my American Girl dolls to all of the private lessons that I would have with her and dress them up in little leotards and little ballet outfits. How cute and funny is that? I can't believe that I used to do that. That is so cute, and I actually still have those dolls to this day. What is your biggest dance achievement so far? This achievement is one of my most memorable because of how recent it was, and it had a pretty important meaning behind it to me, because I actually had to rehab my knee back, and it took me forever and heaps of determination to be able to compete in this competition. And it was the Australian Classical Championships, and I won the Junior Classical Championships, so that just meant so much to me. Next question is, have you had a boyfriend? No, I have definitely never had a boyfriend. I'm 12 years old. I do not need a boyfriend, and I've never had a boyfriend. Nope, nope, nope. Next question is, do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have 3 doggies. This is my little doggie. This is PB, we call him Pookie Bear, and he's a black toy poodle. He's very tiny and very cute. Yes, you are. And he's actually made a few guest appearances in some of my other videos, but he gives me lots of kisses all the time and lots of hugs. He's the cutest little doggy ever, and I'll be back with my other dogs. So this is my other doggy. Well, technically he's actually my sister's, but he is a red toy poodle, and your name is Teddy Bear, isn't it? Yes. He's very cute. He makes lots of groaning noises and he snores extremely loudly, but he's a very cute little doggy. And then I have one more dog called Barney Boy, and he is a white standard Groodle, which is Golden Retriever cross poodle, and he's very cute. He is, as I said, standard. So he's a big dog, and I am not going to attempt to pick him up because I'll probably fall backwards and cause a whole drama scenario. So I'm not going to attempt to pick him up at all. This is a really good question. It is, what's a typical day in your life when you're not injured? A typical day in my life would be, I'm quite an early bird, so I would usually wake up at like 6:30. I read for about half an hour, come out, start my schoolwork. I'd do that until 10 a.m, then I'd go for a walk, do a bit of schoolwork from 11 to 12, then I'd do ballet training at home from 12 till 3, and then I'd go off and do more dancing in the afternoon. Next question is, how many leotards do you own? Also, a lot of you have been asking for leotard hauls, so I would definitely do that, but I would approximately own around 100 leotards. I know that's crazy, but I'm like not even joking. We always forget to sell leotards. Like, I'll have leotards from 2 years ago that I don't even fit, and we just forget to sell them. So if you ever need a leotard, hit me up on Instagram, because chances are I am probably done with it. Also, I mean, it's partly my fault that I own that many leotards, because Mum tries to sell them and she'll be like, okay, bring all the leotards out here and we're going to go through what you don't wear or you have grown out of, and then a pile of what you will still continue wearing. And even if I don't wear it even if I don't wear it at all, and it's a leotard I don't really like, I still keep it. I still want to keep it. So I think I have a bit of a leotard addiction, but I'll definitely do a leotard haul. When is your birthday? My birthday is January 13th, and I was born in 2009. Your arch is amazing. I have flat feet, so can you tell me some arch tips? Thank you so much. I'll definitely actually do a video on this once my knee is better, but for now I would have to say some arch tips. I really work on not so much my arch but my toes, and that's something that even if I don't have an incredible arch, I feel like sometimes your toes can really pull through for you. So I definitely work on getting more flexible in your toes, so doing TheraBand work and then getting all the muscles underneath, like your intrinsic muscles, strong. And I'll definitely do a video on covering all of the exercises that I love doing for my feet. Also, Coach Me World has so many amazing key exercises for my feet, so I would definitely try Coach Me World. I have improved my feet so much just by Miss Claudia's key exercise. Next question is, what style of music do you like to listen to, or what do you listen to most? I mean, I can't get enough of cheesy music and pop music. Like, I'm here for it all. I listen to Spice Girls 24/7. I can do Britney. I'll have any like cheesy / pop music. Katy Perry. I will do Spice Girls, definitely my favorite. You know the Wannabe song? Like, Here's a story from A to Z. That one, that is my all-time favorite. And stop right now, thank you very much. I definitely love Spice Girls and they're my all-time favorite. But if you have any cheesy / pop songs you think I'd like, put them down in the comments because I would love to listen to them. Oh, and I also love Kylie Minogue. I love her Wow song. You got it. Wow, 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 wow. That one, that is my all-time favorite as well. You got it. Wow, 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 wow. Next question is, any tips for picking the right variation? This is something that I feel is hard to choose a good variation, and I do have some great tips. I would definitely say, first of all, you've got to love the costume that comes with the variation. So I, for example, love the Lilac Fairy costume. I think that's a beautiful costume. And so one day in the future, I would love to do the Lilac Fairy just because of the costume. But definitely find a costume that you love. For instance, I probably wouldn't do Cupid just because personally, I'm not a big fan of the Cupid costume. Also, I would try to avoid doing variations that are being really overdone at that certain point in time. So I know it's been like Cupid or like Bluebird or Peasant Pa. They've all been, I feel, quite overdone. And then you've also kind of got to relate to the variation as well. And it's something that I didn't think was important until I had my first variation. And one of my teachers gave me the Kirov version of Peasant Pa, and it just didn't feel right for me at all, and it wasn't a variation that I was relating to. For some weird reason, I did not feel like Kirov version of Peasant Pa was the right one for me. So Miss Claudia gave me a new variation, and I would also go through what your main strengths are and then find a variation that really shows off your main strengths. Me personally, I would do something that would show off my feet, or I wouldn't have something that would have a long dress like Gamzati or like cover up my legs and feet because that's something that I am stronger at. So really it's just about finding your strong suits and what feels right for you and making sure that it comes with a pretty costume, of course. And yeah, they're my main tips for picking a good variation. Next question is, who are your dance inspirations? I would definitely say my dance inspirations would have to be like Marinella Nunes. I absolutely love her. I think her artistry is incredible and she puts such great feeling into her dances. And I really love Natalia Osipova for all the technical things. Like, she's an incredible jumper and turner. Also, I think Miss Claudia is a huge inspiration for me because she's always so positive. And then Instagram is also a really good way of becoming inspired by other people because there's so many amazing dancers on Instagram as well. And then of course, all my teachers inspire me every day. Next question is, what point shoes do I wear? I wear the Grishko Katya point shoes as well as the Grishko Miracle point shoes. And what I love about the Grishko point shoes is they really have a point shoe style that suits anybody. So I feel as if that you can really find the right point shoe with Grishko because they have so many different point shoes as well. And the Grishko link will be in my description box as well so that it's easy for you to just go on there and find the right type of point shoe for your feet. Next question is, can you cook and what do you like to cook? I can cook. In fact, I've been cooking for the family. When I say cooking, I mean making a sandwich, but still, since I was 3. So that's pretty impressive. Standing on a stool in the kitchen since I was 3 years old, and I've pretty much been cooking since then. I find cooking really fun just to like zone out and think about the cooking as well. I can cook quite a lot actually. I can cook like chicken pesto pasta, I can cook quiche, I can cook vegan sausage rolls, I can cook rissoles, I can cook salmon, chicken schnitzel, lasagna, I can cook like vegetables. carbonara pasta, I think it's called. So really you just have to put a recipe in front of me and I sort of know what to do because it's kind of easy once you know how to use everything in the kitchen, as long as I have a recipe in front of me. I mean, the ones I just rattled off, I know without a recipe, but I'd pretty much be able to cook anything if I had a recipe in front of me. And then I can also cook like caramel slice, all those types of treats, cakes, of course, all that. But yeah, I find cooking really fun. And also on nights that Mum will be up at dance with my little sister, it's quite a regular thing and normal for me to just cook dinner that night for the family. So I find cooking really, really fun and I love to cook. Next question is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie would definitely have to be Legally Blonde. I absolutely love Legally Blonde. I mean, the whole movie is literally pink. I don't know why I wouldn't love it. And then Legally Blonde 2. I hope they do a Legally Blonde like 3, 4, 100 because that would just be incredible for me. And my second favorite movie is Nancy Drew. I love reading the Nancy Drew Diaries books and they have 2 Nancy Drew movies. They are just like my favorite. So if you love pink, watch Legally Blonde. If you love mysteries, I would 100% watch Nancy Drew. Okay, so I have to finish up now because there were so many questions. I'll just show you. Look how many questions there were. So thank you all so much. I will probably do a part 2. If you do want me to do a part 2, let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. But I hope you love this video. Before I go, make sure you subscribe and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys! Mwah!